ticket sales scandal, football fans protest against the president of Georgian Football Federation. Life under threat. Population of Chiatura region live under dangerous circumstances because of mining works. Georgia of 80s. Amateur photographer Georgi Kvavilashvili exhibits his unique photo collection. Hello, you are watching GIPANEWS with Iya Shalomberidze and Ani Kasareli. We just got the information that 2 people have died and 2 are badly injured after the explosion of the living house in Gdani district. The inhabitants of the building are already evacuated. Right now, the rescue team is deconstructing the house. Special safety measures are taken by the police.
The scandal on selling the tickets for the football match Barcelona-Sevilla continues. For this time, supporters blame the president of Georgian Football Federation, Zviad Sichinava, in participating in the fraudulent conspiracy with ticket sellers and request launching into sale the tickets anticipated for government representatives. The last ticket to football match of Barcelona-Sevilla was sold at 6 a.m. yesterday. But the number of people willing to attend this match is still high. Supporters who were left without tickets blames President of Football Federation, Zviad Sichinava. Football fans who had 4 sleepless nights in Bake Park for buying Super Cup tickets gathered near Georgian Football Federation and demanded meeting with President of Federation, Zviad Sichinava. That is, we are asking to sell tickets that were given to government members.
We people who were standing in queue demanded these ticket stores were vanished. 6,000 tickets disappeared. Should be bring back to us from Football Federation. Government which got the tickets should bring them back to us, ordinary population.
There were foreigner football fans too, who were left without any chance to attend Sevilla-Barcelona football match. Azerbaijani citizens were protesting together with Georgians.
I'm here from 9 a.m. to get tickets, but I couldn't find it. There are other guys who didn't find any ticket too. How it can be that 2,000 tickets haven't remained in ticket booking offices? We asked them, they just said that there are not and all of them have been sold. I wanted to buy online, but I had some problems and decided to come here for getting tickets.
Not only football fans, but also opposition members we are talking about unfair situation towards ticket sales. Vlado Belashvili also talked about existence of corruption scheme in Football Federation.
Reseller Sichinava vanishes 2,000 tickets. Moreover, he would definitely take in financial fraud as a member of the list of 50 people. Government helped this person to arrange this venture.
Football fans don't want to give up, so they plan to continue protest meetings until they won't get desirable tickets.
The population of the village Derkweti lives under the dangerous circumstances. The ongoing works in Chiatura mine have already caused devastation of several houses, land surface and pastures. Life of the village population is also under threat. See Nino David's report.
The house which stands above the mine and place where production of manganese is still ongoing. This is Derkweti, one of the villages of Chiatura. Owner of the house is a 70-year-old lonely lady Lali Bakradze. She remains in the village where her house is destroyed for the 2nd time, and in both cases their zone is the mining works.
1955 წელში გადმგვასახლეს აქ ბავშვი ვიყავი მაშინ პატარა სულ არაფერი არ იყო აქ ერთადერთი ხე იდგა მარტო დანარჩენი სულ მოტიტლებული ადგილი იყო არც წყალი გქონდა ნორმალურად არაფერი და როცა რაიმეს ვრეცხავდით ხოლმე წყალს კი არ გვაქცევია დედა რომ არიქა იქნებ ნერგს დაუსხათ იქნებ გავახაროთ როგორც იქნა გავახარეთ როგორც იქნა ჩრდილი ვეღირსეთ და ისევ ხელახალი დანგრევა და ხელახალი გადასახლება.
Destroyed houses, devastated land surface and pastures, polluted air. Because of open cast mining of manganese, Chiatura villages are facing environmental disaster.
ამ უბანში 40 ოჯახი ცხოვრობენ. ამ 40 ოჯახიდან 10 არის დარჩენილი კიდევ თავის ადგილზე. ზოგმა სულ მიატოვა სოფელი, ზოგი სხვა ადგილზეა გადასახლებული. არის მიტოვებული ნასახლარები. მინგრეული სახლები, მაინც վերასაშინელება არ ხალხო იწვევს. იცლება სოფლები. ჯერ ისედაც გარბია. მერია მაღაროსგან სულ უფრო მეტად კით. უფრო ვაის. ძალიან ცუდი მდგომარეობაა.
Ukrainian company Georgian Manganese, who possesses a 50-year license from 2007, has the right to evict a resident from his own land. The head of Chiatura City Union, Shota Kafrindashvili, states that the work of the company should be monitored and regulated by the government. The financial damage inflicted during 2030-2040 by the Georgian manganese is 358 million Georgian lari, but none of the fines had been covered yet. As a majority deputy of Chiatura region, Malchas Tsereteli said the government has to change the policy towards the company. Although the village has been emptied and it is dangerous for living, Lale Bakradze still remains on the place where she was raised.
შარშანავარში მეთახლეს სახლი, აი აქ ორსართულიანი სახლი იყო, აქ კიდე იყო ასასვლელი მეორე სართულზე. დავდგი დაბლა და აი შარშანდელთან შედარებით აგერა ჯოხი შედის იმხელა ეს არის უკვე ნაპრალი გაჩენილი საძირკველი წასულიერ დაბლა. შედარჩენილია ზემოთ. რანაირად უნდა ვიყოთ, რანაირად უნდა ვიარსებოთ, მაგრამ მაინც მენანება აქაურობის დატოვება.
Besides Lale Bakradze, there are inhabitants of 12 villages who share the same fate, where the production of manganese by open-cast mining is intensively on. It is even possible that these villages were marked as the zone of ecological disaster.
After more than 20 years of living in their own homeland, internally displaced people from Abkhazia are still facing the problem of exclusion and alienation. Nana Kopaliani remembers the challenges her family faced 2 decades ago when they first arrived in Tbilisi and says that nothing has changed in their lives due to the neglect from the government's part. But recently, one of the Facebook pages announced arrival of Amiran Gagua, a famous barista in Abkhazia. His coffee and ice cream were extremely popular among both locals and tourists. After years of long working journey on a cruise ship, he finally landed in Tbilisi to bring a missing scent of his special coffee to Abkhazians and to keep their memories alive. Nina Tulaya is the mother of 2 children. She was 4 when she became an IDP. Nina shares her experience of overcoming the problem of integration. After 20 years, red lines between the locals and IDPs have disappeared, but unsolved problems have remained the same for many of them, day by day strengthening the boundaries of the community within community. Azerbaijani villagers of Marneuli are facing problems in terms of product transportation from Georgia. As Azerbaijani government claims, no proper business conditions are provided for Azerbaijani farmers in Georgia. More about the issue in Leyla Mustafayeva's report.
Nabi Bayramov lives in Marneuli. He has planted sunflower. He hopes to sell his product in Azerbaijan. But there is a ban in Azerbaijan customs. People are oppressed during cross-border trade. Bayramov is going to have a plenty of harvest. This is the central part of Emir. The road leads to Sadaklo, bordering village with Armenia. Villagers sell their product to passers-by here. Khalida mentions that she sells 1 kilogram tomato to 60 tetris, and it's very cheap for making revenue. She told that because of high customs, she cannot sell her product in Azerbaijan. Financial difficulties have caused some of her dreams still remain unfulfilled. On February 15, Azerbaijan Minister of Internal Affairs Elmar Mamadiyarov met with Azerbaijanis in Marneuli. Minister promised that he will try to solve the problem. Alibala Askarov, the chairman of Geret National Movement, told that the meeting didn't give any result. This is the building of Azerbaijan Customs Committee. The committee didn't give any explanation regarding the issue.
We're continuing our news program at Multimedia Educational Center.
12 Dutch students are visiting Tbilisi to explore influence of Russia on Georgia. Cultural anthropology students of the University of Amsterdam are interviewing students, journalists, and scholars regarding the issue. During the 10 days they visited the conflict zone on the border of Georgia, they also met the students of Caucasus School of Journalism and Media Management to share their knowledge and experience on the topic.
I will say the mayor, the president.
"13 journalists beaten and 15 media representatives arrested by the police." The protest actions began on 23rd of June against the issues of increasing electricity taxes. See more about the confrontation between media and police at Armenian demonstration.
This is not the love story of a policeman and a journalist. On the morning of June 23, in a heavy-handed operation during the dispersal of the sitting demonstrators on Yerevan's Baghlamian Avenue as a protest on the electricity price, the Armenian police officers beat here 13 journalists and camera operators. 15 representatives of various media outlets were hindered. Kukor Ovanesyan, the cameraman of website Arachin.am, was also subject to violence. According to Gore, when he saw them breaking the cameras, he decided to escape, but he didn't succeed.
But
the police failed to detain him. Gore says that during his 5-year experience of cameraman, he has never seen such a behavior from the police. Despite the injuries, Gore didn't go to hospital. He continued his work, but there are journalists who were unable to work after the attacks. Journalist Paylak Farhadian says he remembers the faces of policemen in civilian clothes who attacked him, and he is going to appeal to the court.
Եթե լրագրող ով հասարակության, այսպես ասենք, պաշտպանն է, նրանց իրավունքները մենք շատ հաճախ, երբ որ խնդիրները լինում բարձրացնում ենք, իսկ երբ որ մենք խնդիր ենք ունենում ու մենք այդ մասին չբարձրացնենք, նույն քաղաքացին այլևս չի վստահի մեզ։
Besides injuries, journalists had other losses. Journalist equipment were broken and damaged. Video cameras and memory cards were confiscated. On this occasion, Armenian Special Investigation Service has launched a criminal case in connection with obstructing journalists' professional activities and deliberately destroying or damaging property. On the same day, June 23, Police Chief of Republic of Armenia Vladimir Gasparyan said that the work of police was legitimate.
Չունենք վնասվածքներ, լուրջ վնասվածքներ, որը ունեցել ենք ժամանակվա ընթացքում։ Ես կարծում եմ, որ նույնիսկ եթե թերություններ կան, այն թերությունները, որ գոյություն ունեն, շատ կարճ ժամանակ հետո կճշտվեն։
Journalist Hagop Karapetyan thinks that will not be enough, as there are elements of crime. He considers it to be a deliberate journalist hunting.
Ոստիկանության զորքերի պետ գեներալ Լյովա Երանոսյանը օպերատորներից մեկի խցիկը վերցրեց ձեռքին եւ կոտրեց գետնին։ Ես վստահ չեմ կարող ասել, որ նա հրաման տվեց, բայց այդ դրանից հետո նրա օրինակին ոնց որ հետևելով սկսեց լրագրողների նկատմամբ որս։
Head of Journalists for Human Rights and Georgiana Alexanian remembers that this kind of attack on journalists was in 2004, when the president was Robert Kocharian.
Ոստիկանությունը համագործակցության չի գնում։ Պետք է ընդգծել, որ ոստիկանությունը դեռևս գոյատևում է խորհրդային պատկերացումներով։ Նա չի պատկերացնում, որ մեդիա գործիքները այնքան են զարգացել, մեծացել, որ ջարդելը, կոտրելը, ասենք այդ վայրի գործողությունները դա հատուկ կարելի է համարել ուրեմն խորհրդային տարիներին։ Նա նշանակում է, որ ոստիկանությունը ոչ մի զարգացում չի ապրել։
Everyone speaks about failed cooperation of journalists and the police, but as you see, 5 days later, the mood is different in Bagramian Avenue.
Armenian demonstrations started on 23rd of June because of increasing electricity taxes quickly covered the whole country. What have Armenians gained during and after the protest actions? According to infographic about the issue, firstly, only civil activists are able to reach some consensus from government, while oppositional parties cannot. Secondly, non-formal civil activity can only reach short-term small goal, but not successfully long runs. And lastly, most of young activists were against the government.
Photo exhibition 80s by Georgian physicist and businessman Georgi Qabilashvili took place today at Vernissage Gallery. The photos made in 1980s became almost forgotten after decades. See more in the report.
Vernissage Gallery at Kote Abkhazi 49 hosts Georgi Qabilashvili's photo exhibition in the 80s. Presented images depict Tbilisi and Tusheti of the end of 20th century in black and white.
Friends often forced me to make exhibition, but I did not find it much important. During last couple months, they insisted and I took this risk. It was interesting how much value my work has.
1980s, 1982, 3, 4, 5, before 1990.
Photographer Georgi Qabilashvili is a physicist. Trying to become a cameraman in the 90s, he was deterred by changes in Georgian political life. Since then, he took a long break in photography.
I was taking photos since I turned 12-14 years old. I had a camera Smena. There was this kind of camera at that time. You will not remember it. It was the beginning of 70s and later during the student years, 80s. All photos exhibited here was taken 80s. During 90s, I was not practicing photography that often, as I found myself in different fields like business.
Visiting Georgi's exhibition, his friends discovered a new person in him.
I knew the author of this exhibition for years. He merely told me today that he was taking photos and his exhibition was opened recently. I got interested. That's why I'm here. I'm really surprised because I did not expect that I would explore my old good friend from different side.
Gallery located in the heart of Tbilisi hosts visitors from around the world, willing to own the photos by Qabilashvili.
It's amazing, to see that some people, they live very simple life, and in a way they have everything. They have always a lot of food on the table, a lot of space to play with their kids, and I think if these photos, these pictures we hang in our house, it's always going to remind us this journey.
What's your name?
Rafael.
Rafael?
Yes.
Okay.
Having no big expectations from the exhibition, Georgi Qabilashvili is signing photos taken many years ago, gaining energy for future photography.
This was all for today. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Goodbye.